We go to Hollywood.
Fuck.
Dude who likes to feel pretty.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is a man. Oh my God.
The son of acting legend Robert De Niro. Says he's proud of his father for non-stop 1,000% support of his transmentalism.
Are you retarded?
Is this supposed to shock anyone?
No, no, no!
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this coming from the same man who says Trump every time you shove a microphone in his face. So, no surprises here.
Fuck you, you're a little punk! You're a softy! You're a nobody! Your movies suck!
But it's what's next.
The game has just begun.
What's up, everyone? Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Wednesday. Of course, it is the day after the election in 3 major states, New York, New Jersey, and Virginia. And sadly, they all voted Democrat, they all voted Socialist, and in one city, they voted Muslim Commie. But of course, as those states are going to get wrecked, especially when you have a New York City, one of the greatest cities in the world, the city of capitalism, where the money is, you have a socialist who's going to run it right into the ground. And of course, you would think that after 24 years, New York City would learn, but sadly, once again, they're going to learn the hard way. Brutal. But anyway, it's another video for another time. We're here to lighten up a bit, talk about transmentalism. Yes, transanity, transidiocy. What am I talking about? Robert De Niro, iconic actor, Goodfellas, and his many roles. His most proud role is being father to a transmental dude. Yes, Aaron De Niro, dude likes to feel pretty. Yeah, he says his father, Robert, has given him so much support, so much love, so much attentiveness as he goes full transmental. Wow, what a dad. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Aaron De Niro says Dad Robert has been nonstop supportive of his transmentalism. Aaron De Niro says his actor dad, Robert De Niro, has been nonstop supportive since Aaron came out as transmental. Aaron, born Aaron De Niro, came out as transmental in April. And since then, the Taxi Driver star dad has been with Aaron all the way, according to Pink News. Quote, the support has been nonstop from him, and I'm so grateful, Aaron told Them magazine. Didn't know that Them was a thing, Them magazine, but okay. Quote, I talked to him about it very recently. I told him I wanted to do some touch-ups here and there so I can feel more confident in myself, more identifying, more, transmental. The trans activist said, the way he spoke to me about it in a very affirming way, like child-affirming way, because he wanted to say things like, you're a good-looking dude. You don't need to do anything to change yourself except wear pumps, a dress, and some lipstick. De Niro offered to go with Aaron to access his gender-affirming hormones. Wow, what a dad. Some dads go take their kids to go play ball. This one takes his kid to go get hormones. Lovely. Of course, this is from Them magazine. After coming out, Aaron De Niro is getting everything he wanted. Yes, except a lobotomy. Let's see here. The Goodfellas star has made public statements about the support of Aaron's transgendering and recently said, there's no other thing than to accept your kid for who they are and where they decide to go in life. Yes, but if you were a real father, a real man, you would have told them, no, you're a dude, you're going to grow up to be a dude, and here's how. But anyway, then again, this is the same guy who hates Trump's guts. I explained to him that from a perspective of a trans woman, joke, especially one who started transing late, I didn't develop the way a cis woman does. I'm sorry, you're talking about a real woman? Because you're not a real woman, you're a dude who likes to feel pretty. Anyway, and that's why I'm more interested in doing some procedures to make me feel at home in my body, Aaron claimed. He understood that perspective and he was accepting. He just really wanted me to be careful and know where I'm going. So he says, I don't need it, but he supports me if I want to, which is the best thing any transmental kid could ask from their parent, Aaron said, except, going to the psychologist. Anyway, Aaron returned the actor's support and saying, he's very good at being a dad, not just that, but accepting people from all walks of life. The actor newly trans daughter, sorry, dude likes to feel pretty, may not have heard De Niro's constant vulgar and crass attacks on President Donald Trump, Republicans and their voters, and his utter intolerance for people who don't vote like him. Quote, The accepting De Niro, who campaigned for Kamala Harris, who got blown out of the water last year, recently said that Trump is a monster with no humanity, as he repeatedly called Trump and his team and his voters Nazis, fascist, and crazy. But then again, De Niro's such a loving father. What a joke. What a clown. What a buffoon. What a moron. What a De Niro. One of the greatest actors in the 21st century. Easily. There's no doubt about it. You know, along with him, James Caan. You had Denzel, Denzel Eastwood, many other actors, Marlon Brando. So you could easily put him up there with top 10 greatest actors of our lifetime. But yet, sadly, at the age of 99, he may be not 99, but he's getting close. So instead of saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to be a good father here, and I'm going to tell you what you need to know, that you're a man, you're a boy, you don't need these things. You just need some, I don't know, psychological help. No, he goes all in and says, hey, you want to hormone yourself up? You want to chop your pee-pee off? Go for it, because I love you. No, that's not a father. That's ridiculous. That is clownish. That is not being a good parent. That is being a destructive parent for allowing your kids to basically do harm to themselves, irreversible harm. But then again, this is Hollywood, and you should expect nothing less. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always, and we'll see you next time. Peace.